Elon just put out a tweet that we need to rethink how messaging, including email, is done. So this video is about what Xmail could become. It all started from a tweet by Nima. Having an X.com email address is the only thing that can stop me from using Gmail, and Musk agrees. Here we start to dig into some of the replies. So why would someone choose Xmail? So Tesla speed. I think this is a bit of a joke. Emails that practically drive themselves to your inbox. I think email is fast enough. And any delays we actually do see in email, often it's just so that you can do the undo functionality. So when you send, you often have 30 seconds to undo, but that's a feature, not a bug. I don't think anyone ever felt like, oh, I wish my emails came earlier. Maybe sometimes when you're like verifying, but then might not even be fixable. Just because Elon decides to create his own email service, you're still going to get those other providers sending you slow emails. Neuralink integration, who needs to type when you can just think your messages? I mean, yeah, that would be awesome. The world will be completely different by the time we can do that sort of stuff. Mars ready, guaranteed to work when you finally move to Elon's Martian colony. And here's the best part. Free speech priority inbox, emails from controversial billionaires go straight to the top, verified email handles, blue check marks for a small fee. That, I mean, might actually be helpful. I mean, he says, because why not? But I think that could help a lot of people because we could reduce spam a lot, and spam to space unwanted emails are launched directly into orbit. Awesome. I mean, clearly that was a bit of a joke, but I think like over here, we're starting to see Grok as a personal email assistant sounds nice. And I'm not a fan of emails. Like, yeah, everyone hates this huge number on their email. And that's actually one of the things where I'm building Inbox Zero personal email assistant. And how do you get this huge number down to zero consistently? So you can see me spamming the replies. Here you can see some interesting takes. Within the next decade, everyone will have an AI agent that communicates, coordinates, and negotiates on their behalf. Planning a conference will be as simple as having your AI agent coordinate with hundreds of volunteers, ensuring everyone knows their roles and schedules. So yeah, your agent will even communicate directly with someone else's agent. And so you can imagine email being the core of this. Your agent will then reach out to Agent Swarm and autonomously negotiate with thousands of other agents until it finds 30 influencers to match your requirements. So it feels like we're still a few years away from all of this, but I think we can agree that the direction the world is going is somewhat like this. It'll be interesting to see how much power agents actually get. But in the meantime, with tools like Inbox Zero, yeah, I'm looking to like sort of take away the boring stuff when it comes to email, because most people just don't enjoy dealing with it. So a cool new feature with Twitter or X, I guess, is that you can use Grok to like analyze the thread. Let's see what like other people have said in the thread. So rethinking messaging, that's what Elon Musk was talking about. The post has sparked interest among users, with some proposing features like an X phone reflecting the enthusiasm for Musk's ideas. And it's currently a trending discussion about Xmail, which is also what led to this video being put out. So what could Xmail actually look like? So I asked it like a follow-up, tell me about Xmail. And this is what Grok had to say in terms of a summary of what we could glean from the thread. Okay, simplified interface. So Xmail might aim for a minimalist design to streamline email management, offering a direct message style inbox to reduce clutter and enhance user experience. So I think we've seen this tried a few times. Like imagine like your email would be like a messaging app, sort of like WhatsApp or, you know, Twitter DMs or messages on your phone. I think a lot of companies have tried this, and I that's probably not going to be like really what works. There's a lot of different emails that get sent. You can't really force everyone to be using that sort of system. I guess maybe if you get some sort of HTML email, then it doesn't go into this app, or it does display normally. I'm not sure, but yeah, this like let's make email a chat app, and maybe it could work in some way, but we'd have to see. Basically, that it would be difficult because you're not in control of everything that's coming into your inbox, although you are in control of what's displayed in your inbox if you're the email client. Then privacy and security. Given the emphasis on privacy in the discussions, Xmail could prioritize user data protection, possibly incorporating end-to-end encryption and minimal data collection policies. So that's an interesting one, because I don't know what the policy is with like Twitter DMs right now. I think maybe they added end-to-end encryption. But overall, I would say email is like sort of this open standard that we've had for the last 30 plus years, similar to like the internet itself. And Twitter is actually sort of in the business of closing things down, in terms of like the Twitter API is closed. If you want like an open protocol, which is more like email, you should go to something like Farcast or Blue Sky, where, why do the tweets have to be locked into this ecosystem? Why do you have to pay $40,000 a month to access Twitter data? You don't have to do that with email. Anyone can build on top of email because it's an open protocol. So people taking those same ideas on email and applying it to X. So like going the other way around from X to email, like maybe that would lead to something more closed off, less private, less secure. But yeah, either way, I mean, if you want private email today, like, yeah, there are quite a few solutions. Integration with X. So what would this involve? Likely that Xmail would integrate seamlessly with other X services, allowing for unified communication experience across different platforms owned by Elon Musk's companies. Okay, so, I mean, it would be semi-interesting if all your tweets and all your messages were in one place. I mean, there are also a bunch of apps doing that, like Slack, Telegram, WhatsApp. You want them all in one place and not 100 places. And email, I guess, would be another one. AI assistants. So yeah, there's a lot of people like me that are very much thinking about, like, how can I use AI to better manage email for people? I want to spend less time on email. So that'd be great. But I don't think this would be like core to the X email experience. This is more like a feature that would be added on, or like others could build. I'm sure some AI would be built in the same way as we're using Grok AI right now to analyze tweets, but like the core service, this Grok interface, you could sort of add on to any existing email app as well. Potential for Neuralink integration, so we read that as more of a joke, but yeah, I mean, that one day that would be very cool if we can think and just sort of send tweets. By the way, people that don't do it, like transcription is really, really great. Like when you record voice notes, some really great apps these days that you can make you a lot more efficient. Instead of typing out, I think you can speak 3 times faster than you can type. So all of this, imagine I was typing these words right now, or I could just transcribe it, and like transcription ads are becoming really good. So that's like a good tip if you're sending a lot of wordy emails, just like learn a few keyboard shortcuts and also use speech, and you can get a lot of speed and efficiency today. And then customizable and user-centric, because that seems like just a generic feature. Has Elon ever tweeted about things and then, randomly, then they do come to light? So some ideas of it actually happening, like with the Boring Company, like he tweeted about flamethrowers and then they actually went and built them, or like the Boring Company tunnels, which quite cool actually. If you take a look, this is a quick video of one. Although it did turn into a real company, but it hasn't exactly panned out as they wanted. Maybe it will in the next 10 years. I wouldn't write off Elon. But right now, it doesn't seem like it's moving forward that much, like the same way as his other companies have. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. What would you like to see from an Xmail app? And if you haven't already, check out the Inbox Zero app. It's at getinbox0.com. Would love to get your feedback and hopefully save you a lot of time managing your email.